Hello and Assalamu alaikum everyone. Welcome to USEFP's short videos part of our free online GRE course. These videos will help you prepare for the GRE, which is essential to graduate level admissions in most universities in the United States and for the Fulbright scholarship program. I'm Amna Mahmood and I have been affiliated with the USEFP in various capacities since 2017. This session will be for GRE Verbal and this is video number 3 of 12 in this series. We will be doing some example of text completion questions, so grab some paper and a pen and let's get started. To quickly refresh what we learned in video 2, text completion questions consist of a passage composed of 1 to 5 sentences. Text completion questions can have 1, 2, or 3 blanks. For questions with 1 blank, you will have 5 answer choices from which you will have to select 1. For questions with 2 or more blanks, you will have 3 answer choices from which you will have to select 1 per blank. There is a single correct answer that consists of you getting each choice per blank correct. There is no credit for partially correct answers. For example, in a question that has 2 blanks, you will not get any score for getting 1 blank correct. Similarly, for a 3 blank question, there is no credit for getting 2 blanks correct. All blanks have to be correct for you to get the question right. In this video, we will look at 3 examples of 1, 2, and 3 blanks, and we will attempt to solve them together. The first question that we have here is a 1 blank passage. The passage reads, "The patterns of the stock market seem blank to many beginners, but can be decoded with dedication and patience." Before we look at the answer options, let's try to apply the strategy that we learned in video 2. Do you notice any clues or keywords in the passage? We've previously learned that the word but signifies a contradiction in the sentence. That is, we should expect a part of the sentence to go against another part. From the passage, we should be able to figure out that the blank should have a word that talks about the difficulties beginners face, but that this problem can be solved through hard work. Let's look at the answer choices now. So the answer choices are unwelcoming, arcane, harmonious, shocking, lucid. Any guesses? Why don't you take a couple of seconds and write down your answer on a piece of paper? Okay, let's make it easier for you. Let's look at the meaning of the difficult words in the passage. Decode means to convert a coded message into clear language. Arcane means understood by few. There are 2 meanings of the word harmonious. 1, forming a pleasing and consistent whole. For example, the decor is a harmonious blend of traditional and modern. The second meaning is free from disagreement or dissent. For example, a harmonious relationship. Lucid means expressed clearly. So this is definitely not the answer option because we're looking for a word that means opposite to this. And this is what the word but in the sentence signifies. Okay, so what is the answer? Feel free to change your answer option that you've previously selected if you're not comfortable with it. The correct answer is arcane. I hope most of you got this right the second time. Let's look at the 2 blank question and read the passage. The blank young employee was soon blank for making a serious mistake that cost the company thousands of dollars. Again, let's apply the strategy we learned. This is a relatively simple question. We do not notice any clue words, but what we should be able to guess is that the first blank should further highlight the inexperience of the employee and that the second blank should mention the consequence of his inexperience. Let's look at the answer choices now. So we have banal, ginger, and verdant for blank 1, and enamored, castigated, and deposed for blank 2. Take a couple of seconds to lock in your answer choices. Okay, let's look at the meanings of the words in the question now. Banal means lacking originality. Ginger means to make someone or something more lively. The most frequently used meaning of verdant is green. Another way verdant is used is to highlight inexperience. For example, to his mind, people of this country were verdant, complacent, and disorganized. Enamored means full of love. Castigate means to scold someone severely. Deposed means removed from office, and usually it's a high-ranking position that we're talking about here. So what's the final answer? It's verdant and castigated. Finally, let's look at a three-blank passage. The question reads, blank mushrooms are popular in many cuisines. It is blank to eat those found in the wild, as many frequently found mushrooms resemble edible mushrooms but are, in fact, blank. The best place to begin with this sentence is actually at the end. You are given a very useful hint with the detour's road sign but, telling you that blank 3 will be an antonym to edible. From here, work backwards to the second blank. Since you know that you're talking about eating possibly something dangerous, you can predict that the blank 2 will say that it is unwise to do so. Let's now look at the answer options. For blank 1, we have considering, while, and because. For blank 2, we have imprudent, cheaper, and ingenuous. For blank 3, we have poisonous, bland, and toothsome. Let's quickly look at the meanings of some of the difficult words here. Imprudent means rash. Ingenuous means innocent. Bland means lacking strong characteristics or uninteresting. Toothsome means tasty. Okay, so take a couple of seconds to note down your answer. The final answer is, while mushrooms are popular in many cuisines, it is imprudent to eat those found in the wild, as many frequently found mushrooms resemble edible mushrooms but are, in fact, poisonous. I hope this session proved to be useful for you. Please remember to check out other videos in this series. Finally, to wrap up, I'm going to conclude this video with a list of words we learned during the session.